Hey everyone, thanks for coming to our afternoon Sunday informational webinar. My name is Mike Lucas. I have a couple of my co-hosts, team members, and leaders here. Mike Donaldson, who is now headless. There we go. Mike D out there in London, Ohio. And Roger Kerwin from sunny Palm Springs out there. Roger, can you hear me okay?
Hi there. I can hear you perfectly.
Mike D, you got me okay on the sound?
Yep, got you fine. Sounding good.
Awesome, great. Thanks for coming, guys. Today is a very unique day, hopefully, out there in Divi Nation, as they call it. We've had some false starts with the Indy 500, and everyone's been called back, and we're waiting patiently for that flag to wave. So, guys, maybe someone invited you here, and you want to know more about this Divi, or you heard about how you can make some money watching some short videos on your cell phone, and making some reward points or money for some cash cards, and we're going to explain that to you. If this is your first time on our webinar, we want to thank you. You'll notice a chat box over about right here on your screen. You can go ahead and type your questions in there. Roger and Mike are the Wikipedia of Divi, and they will answer your questions during our presentation. I like that term now. That's something I coined a few days ago, and I'm going to be using it. So if you have a question, these guys will answer your question, and I'm going to be going through a short presentation that hopefully will give you most of the answers to your questions. But if you have some of these guys in the background here, we'll take care of that. And at the end of our webinar, we'll cover any questions that might be remaining. So if you do me a couple of favors, this will help you. One is turn off this little device here just for a few minutes, get unplugged, and turn off your cell phone. Maybe turn off the TV if you're watching that, shut the office door, bedroom door, so you can focus on what we're about to share with you. Because believe it or not, this is something that's truly, and I hate to keep using revolutionary or amazing, but I've never seen anything like this. And Roger, I know we have some information shared with us, and we'll be happy to share it with everyone here. It's in our Facebook group, so you're more than welcome to see it. But what they are saying and who's involved and what's happening in the background is just mind-numbing, blowing, just unbelievable what's coming. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? Roger?
Sure is. Sure is. Absolutely.
So guys, we'll cover some of that maybe inside on the end of our presentation. So we want to respect everyone's time here. So let's go ahead and open up the PowerPoint, and we'll get into sharing with you what we see here that's coming down. So I forgot to do something. Here we go. There's the tunnel of confirmation. And now, we lost the tunnel of confirmation. So let's do that again. Awesome. Present to everyone. There we go. Okay. It's called Divi Social, and Divi Social is a brand new social advertising network. And I'm sure everyone is aware of the saturation of the cell phones out there. There are almost as many cell phone subscriptions. Actually, there's last study was 6.8 billion cell phone subscriptions as there are people on this earth. There are 7 billion people, 6.8 billion cell phone subscriptions. When you think of the numbers of cell phones out there, it is mind-boggling. They actually say by the end of 2017, 72% of every new internet user is going to, in the globe, are going to start accessing the internet through their smartphones. It's now there are people who don't have the traditional internet in their home. They don't even have phones in their house, landlines. It's everything is done on that little device that they put in their pocket or carry in their purse or clip onto their belt. Now let's look at some other technology here real quick here. TV. Everyone watches it still. It's still a popular thing to do in the family around the house. Well, you're watching 1 hour of television. The average viewer is going to watch between 35 to 45 commercials. That's how these TV stations get paid. For example, tonight, one of my only favorite show, The Walking Dead. I'm sure most people have heard of that if you're from this planet. It has, last time I checked, I was curious, it actually had 52 commercials. It's one of the more popular ones. So guess what? They milked the money out of it. 52 commercials it had. And so during that time, I'm watching these wide range of commercials, some for some products I might be interested in. Some are like, I don't care anything about. And advertisers know this. I mean, they're familiar with that. Sorry here. According to a recent study by TechCrunch, consumers now actually spend more time in their apps on their cell phone than watching television. This is the first time this has ever happened. It's slightly edged out and is expected to actually grow more and more over the next coming years. And again, advertisers know this. So what are they doing? They're moving their advertising dollars over to mobile. Last year, over $100 billion has been spent on ads served into a mobile device or tablets worldwide, and that is continued to increase. For the first time in years, everyone here in the States have known about the Super Bowl. There are some icons who just advertised religiously in there. Budweiser, the Clydesdales, Coca-Cola, the Pepsi Wars, Doritos. These are companies that are just always in there. But for the first time ever this year, Pepsi said no. They moved their advertising out because they publicly stated they're moving all those advertising dollars over to mobile advertising. Guys, that was really an eye-opener for me. When you think about it, mobile advertisers last year were spending on average $4.3 billion every month in advertising to get you to look at ads and do things on a mobile device. For example, a free game. When you think about this, this is a free game. Players get to encourage to download this free game. It costs nothing to play. But this game, Clash of Clans, last year spent $300 million to get people to download their free game. Why? Because there's advertisers advertising in that free game, and they know they will get a better ROI. Pokemon, everyone heard of the Pokemon craze. Last year, July 6th, Pokemon launched with 50,000 people. In their first 30 days, they had over 100 million downloads. It went viral, went crazy. But what's more amazing is in those first 30 days, this again, totally free game, generated more than $200 million, and is expected by this July, which will be its first year, to have generated for the company over $2 billion in revenue. That's a B, folks, $2 billion. Mobile apps are expected to actually generate almost $190 billion by the end of this year, and continue to expect it to grow to reach over $210 billion by the 2020. Folks, there's just a lot of money in this real estate. You can see as this continues and more people become mobile, this is where advertisers know they want to be. Now, let's look at those TV ads that we were talking about. For example, on The Walking Dead or your favorite show. Advertisers know these are less targeted type of ads. Yes, they know some of the demographics, some of the popular age groups that watch these types of show or watches this channel at a certain time, but their ad still reaches a large number of non-targeted users. In other words, people, users, watchers that probably are not going to use their product or service or buy their cars or whatever the case may be. Well, with mobile advertising, mobile advertisers can target very specific demographics based on age, sex, location, and all kinds of other information. What does this do? This provides a higher return of investment or advertising dollar for the advertiser, increasing their earnings, their profits. It's a win-win situation for them. So what has Divvy done? They've made these arrangements with these advertising networks, these advertising agencies. Now, every time you watch basically one of these videos, or I like to call them a commercial, which they're 20 seconds long, the same length, if you think about it, that's on TV, you're doing what is called a rank and share activity, and you will earn points. and these points will be between 4 and 10 points. Just like the TV station, who gets paid different value for each commercial, you're going to get paid different value for watching these videos. Now, there's going to be other rank and share activities. You'll be able to enter sweepstakes, watch, do surveys, give your opinion on different products and services. There's actually going to be over 38 different rank and share activities available here in the next coming months. Now, to give you an idea of how long it actually took me to watch some videos, well, while watching the Super Bowl a few weeks back, during 3 breaks of the game, I was able to watch 20 videos. Instead of watching 20 commercials on TV, where I actually got nothing out of it, I actually picked up my phone and earned some reward points, which I'll share with you what I got out of it. And it took me about 3 commercials or about 9 minutes. So I earned from watching commercials instead of watching them on the TV. How many people think that's pretty cool out there? Would you like to get paid for watching commercials? Next time tonight when you sit down there like I'm going to do, watch The Walking Dead, you're going to be looking at these commercials in a whole new light. Promise you that. Well, what do you do with these points? Well, you convert them into products, services, cell phones, cell plans, travel, Dubai, London, Cancun, or even gift cards from popular sites like Amazon, Walmart, Costco, Target, Home Depot, etc. Even the almighty Visa gift card. Let me ask you, the last time someone gave you a Visa gift card, are they not giving you something almost, if not better than cash? Mike, you ever got a Visa gift card and you break out a dollar bill? Is the dollar bill is equal to a Visa gift card?
No, I don't think I've even gotten much of a thank you when I've referred people before, let alone money or a gift card or anything else.
Exactly. So guys, that's what the Visa gift card, that's what we're talking about here. So let me ask you a quick question. Last time you bought something, maybe it was a comfortable pair of gym shoes or a nice laptop or a tablet, or like me, I got a Samsung 7 a few months ago, and you shared it with someone, a family worker, co-worker, whoever, and they went out and bought that same device, that same product, or got that same service because you recommended them. And that store or service, obviously you drove traffic or business to them. And maybe a few weeks later, a few months later, you went to your mailbox and you looked inside. Did you ever find that thank you card even, or better yet, thank you check saying we appreciate you referring someone here. Here's a little thank you for you. Or were you like the Charlie Brown here looking in the mailbox and never got it? Guys, that's what happened. Businesses just don't, you refer tons of people. That's how a lot of us shop on Facebook. That's why it's so popular. Facebook, it's done with referrals and people talking about things, but you never got compensated for it. Well, with Divvy, now you can watch 5 videos per hour or 5 rank and share activities per hour and earn these reward points, so you're getting paid. But what if you could share Divvy with a few friends who also wanted to earn that $300, $400, maybe $500 worth of reward points and get a cool appliance or a gift card or something for their backyard from Home Depot? What if you knew people like that? We all do, if you think about it. We all know someone who could use a little extra breathing space on a weekly basis or monthly basis. Well, what is Divvy going to do? Every time you share Divvy with someone, they are willing to say thank you and send you some cash, a nickel, a dime, a quarter. For every rank and share activity they do, you can actually earn from it. Now, before we get into any of the earnings potential here or what's possible, I got to make sure you're clear here. And this legal disclaimer, this legal stuff, any income or earnings we're about to share with you are estimates of income potential only. There's absolutely no assurances that your earnings will match or come anywhere close to the figures we show you. These are examples only, and what is possible based on the market conditions, meaning how much the advertisers will pay for each rank and share activity, your work ethic, how many videos or rank and share activities you will do, and so many other factors. So again, this is just an example and are not guarantees of any kind. But let me share with you what is possible with Divvy. You are out there, and Divvy you can do a lot of rank and share activities a day. Some people might do 50, some might do 60, some might do 10, some might do more. So you got all these variables in there, but we're going to go with a low conservative number of 20 per day, 20 rank and share activities per day. Now the company says, for example, I referred Mike here. So every time Mike does a rank and share activity, the company says it's estimated it's going to be worth a dime. So if Mike does 20 today, that's 20 times a dime is $260 a month. We're going to go a little more conservative because we like to keep it a little more real. We're going to say it's only a nickel the company is paying on average. So if I share this with 5 individuals, just 5 friends, coworkers, family workers, for free, they can move forward with free. They don't have to spend a penny to do this. And I share it with 5 people who do on average 20 rank and share activities a day. That's 100 total, and at 5 cents, that means at the end of the month or once a month, I will receive a thank you check in my mailbox for $150. Now, I don't share with no one for no other time, but these 5 people happen to know of 3 individuals who would like to do the same thing, rank and share. Now, because I shared it with just 5 people, I have a total of 20 users in my influencing circle. And of course, they just do the same thing I'm doing every day. They watch on average 20 rank and shares, or a total of 400. And those 400 times a nickel equals $600. Now Charlie Brown is very happy. Snoopy's happy because he's got a new roof on his doghouse and things are looking pretty sweet. Now we go out there and guess what? The 3 share with just 3 more. They could share with 10, 15, 20. I mean, when you look back at Pokemon, the average user, according to the app industry, when they find an app they like, they actually share it with 7. But we're only going with 3 here because we like to make sure it is conservative side. But these 3 invite it with 3 more, and now all of a sudden you have 65 total users in your circle here doing 1,300 rank and shares on day per average. And now you're making $19.50. Guess what? This goes down 10 levels. So we'll just go one more in this little example. Now you have 200 people ranking and sharing, 4,000 rank and share a day, 6,000. Can you see what is possible here? And this is called a paid influencer. You can be a free influencer and you can be a paid influencer. And what's the difference? You have 2 options with Divi. If you're going to move forward with Divi here, you're going to be able to become a free influencer. And you can share this with anybody you like, and they will be eternally grateful for you. And you can rank and share. It's 100% completely free to join. You don't ever have to pay a penny. Members can earn reward points for those gift cards, those travel packs. And the cool thing about it, guys, when you get like I'm working toward, I have found me a sweet 85-inch Panasonic HD smart television. They're going to use my reward points even to cover the shipping. So there will not be a penny out of pocket to get that TV. And I'm very excited about that because the dead on an 85-inch is going to be exciting. So guys, you can do this. And you can share with people, and they'll be eternally grateful for you. And you can read others free, and it's 100% free, like I said. Or you can become a paid influencer or a paid affiliate. And same thing, same reward points, no change, no difference here. But now you're able to refer other people for free and have other people who want to become paid influencers. And the difference is, you'll have the ability to earn, like I just showed you, from every rank and share activity. Because what happens here? You're going to share this because it's going to be pretty cool. You're going to be able to get that gift card, that item, that travel pack, whatever you like. And you're going to share it with somebody. So why not earn from it? Why not get that thank you check? Guys, and all it costs is a one-time fee of $50 per year. Or about $4.30 a month, $4.30. You see the advantage here? Now, we've been told just recently they're enhancing this paid annual subscription. And you'll do this through the Google Store. What's going to happen here is you'll go get the app. You have to be invited by someone currently in Divi, and we'll share with you how you get that. but you have to go get the app through the Google Play Store. You must get the app invite from someone who's already in. So don't go there right now because you haven't got the invite. It ain't going to work. You must get an invite. And then you're going to have the choice, door number 1 or door number 2. It's totally up to you. You can choose. You don't have to do either one. But for those who do the paid and want to build something here, our team, the Divvy All-Stars, we've got some very cool stuff here. We got a marketing system that includes landing pages. Those who know about the websites and basically it shares all the information about what Divvy is, how it works, and where to get more information. We have built-in autoresponders. Who hasn't been doing something on the line, in the internet, when someone comes in, wife, spouse, kid, dinner started, the kids are late for work, they got to get to practice, you're late for work, you need to get to bed, and you forget to do something. And so with these autoresponders, which are already pre-written for you, they send out reminders over the next 2 or 3 weeks saying, hey, you might want to go back and check this out. This is all done for you. It has a full contact management system. We're actually doing these informational hangouts because Divvy's going live today, we believe. We've been told, hopefully today, if not tomorrow, but in the next 24 hours, 48, 36 hours, Divvy will be live. The door's open. So we're ramping up these informational webinars. Why do we call them informational? Well, guys, if you have ever looked at an opportunity before, they want something from you. They want you to buy something every month. They want to ship you something that you have to ship out. You have to put a large money up front. There's some product or services you need to buy because your next door neighbor is talking to you about something that you really don't need, and you know you don't need it, but you're going to buy it anyway to join him. Or you're trying to talk your neighbor or family friends into something at the next family gathering, and they kind of all spread out and leave the couch because you're talking to them about an opportunity. We've all been there before. Here, none of that. There's nothing to buy, nothing to sell, nothing to pack, nothing to ship. No traffic packs you have to buy and rebuy because you're forced to do that to get your money. None of that, because you are the product. You are the service. Divvy and the advertisers are paying for your opinion. And you can do this for free, or you can do it as a paid influencer. We got informational hangouts going on, as I said. Ad copy if you'd like to share this with others on social sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We got copy that we're creating for you as soon as they come live here. Also on Craigslist, Backpage, Oodle, Gumtree, all kinds of classified sites we can help you with. We have a team membership site, and because of our backgrounds for the last 10 years, we know how to generate traffic. We work with businesses all over the U.S. So if you're looking to take your Divvy business and make a 4 or 5 figure income or 6 a month or a year, we'll help you. We got the tools, we got the knowledge, we know how. We have done this before. But if you just want to rank and share and get that $300 gift card or that, like me, flat screen TV, you can do this with our group. No pressure. There's absolutely no reason for you to recruit or sponsor or whatever. That's totally up to you. But if you want to go down that other path, we got the tool systems and techniques, and we'll help you with training. We actually have training every Wednesday night. So if you own a business, real estate company, mechanic, restaurant, doesn't matter, because these same things we're going to teach every Wednesday night and share with people in recordings and stuff are the same things we did for businesses for the last 10 years. And you can use that to grow your Divvy business as well as your real estate or lawn care business, whatever it might be. So what do you need to do right now? Well, guys, Divvy's going to be opening up here. Could be while we're talking, literally while we're talking. We've been told to stand by. They're working on a server move. As soon as the tech heads, the geeks, can get to figure out where the light switch is and get the cords plugged in and everything not smoking and sparking, it's coming on. And so what you need to do now, first of all, is actually get back with the person who invited you here if this is your first time. And then, you might want to share it with a few people, because this is going to be huge. And I got some information, but go get back with the person here. Just last week, let me get out of this and go into some Q&A. I'm going to do something a little different here than we have in the past. But last week, we were shared some information on just a recent contract that a company has obligated themselves to doing. And I'm sure we all heard of Disney Corporation. Disney Corporation They shared it with a group of people who were at a leaders meeting this last Monday. Disney Corporation and their CEO was talking. Disney spends about $17 billion a year on media advertising. Disney has committed to spending 10% of their total budget with Divvy in advertising. That's $1.7 billion. Guys, that's just one of the companies that have committed to using the Divvy platform. 1.7 billion. And we have an investor who is working with all these companies, Fortune 500 companies from all over the world. And his name is Jeff Romney. Anyone here in the United States, at least, will understand who the Romney name is, because that's a cousin to Mitt Romney and the Bain Capital Group. They're using his connection. He understands this. He's got in front of the group, says he doesn't go with any losing company. He only works with winning companies. And that's why he's on board as an investor and helping Divvy with these connections with these companies. And Disney is just one of many. So guys, this is going to be huge. They are expecting, since we shut down, myself, Roger, and some of our team members were able to get into Divvy on January 7th, and they paused it while they were doing some upgrades. It's about to open now. At that time, there was 210,000 people inside Divvy, and we were enjoying it and doing good the last month. Since they have paused it, 1.8 million people have tried to knock on the door and get in, and they're going to be getting in here in the next few days. So this is going to be huge. Advertisers know it. They are coming to Divvy wanting that pool, that database. So guys, anyone who thinks this is one of those little small garage operations, no. When Disney comes in and commits 1.8 billion, Roger, that opens up some doors.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Where Disney goes, others will follow.
Follow, yes. So do we have any questions that we did not cover or you guys could not handle? Anything you want to bring up?
Well, yeah, there's no questions here, but I want to bring up the 1.8 million or billion.
That's a B, yes, sir.
With a B, because that's the money that pays us. That's the money that comes to the affiliates that pays us the commission. So, I mean, and that's, like you said, Mike, that's just the start.
That is just the start, guys. So we are in something here that is going to be rewarding for those people who get in early and take advantage of this. First thing you want to do is get back with the person that invited you here. Make sure today they have your cell phone number or your best email or your Facebook page that they can send you. They have to send you an invite code. Don't go to the App Store looking for the old app. You'll find it, but guess what? The password, the lock has been changed. You will not be able to get in. You'll need an invite. So get a hold of the person who invited you here. The chain of events of people getting you in, it may take some time this evening, this afternoon, or it could be happening right now since we're on this call, but you will get notified. Get a hold of the person who invited you here, and then ask a few people. Think about this, guys. Ask a few people if they'd like to come in for free. Because if you pay that $50 influencer, let's just say you make a nickel, just a nickel. I'll give you a quick example here. You make a nickel and you share it with just 3 people. Well, they watch 20 Rankin shares. On a nickel, that's $1 a day, $60 a month. So if you share it with one individual, let's say you pay 50, get 60. I don't know, Roger. Seems a pretty profitable business to me.
And it happens over and over, and you're not paying the 50 again.
Yeah, and what happens is that one individual shares this with one person. Now you're at 120, possibly. This is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. I hadn't shared it with my mom last night. I took the time because she is 78 years old. And when I tried to explain to her how a computer works with the mouse, she swore to God the mouse would explode. But I told her she could get a $300 gift card from Walmart, and she was all over this last night. Yeah, I'll try that. She didn't say, I can't do it. I don't understand technology. First words out of her mouth was, I'll try that, because she shops at Walmart all the time, and she understands a $300 gift card to a lady who's on Social Security disability on a limited budget. $300 is a lot of money. And so it's that simple talking to people. Roger, I know you've talked to several dozen people, and we used a 5 in our little demo. How many people you got that's interested in the last 3 weeks you've been sharing this?
I think I'm getting closer to 50 now.
50, not 5. So if those 50 share with one who share it with one, you see what's possible here. Mike has the same number. I have more. So guys, I've had 2 people tell me no because they thought it was a scam. Or I love the word Ponzi, because I'm like, you're not putting any money in. How are you getting money from a Ponzi? There's no money going in. It's free. He goes, well, it's still a Ponzi. I said, really? It's a scam. What? They have no idea what the word means. Yeah. So guys, get back with the person who invited you here. We're going to have another one of these tonight, tentatively. What I mean by that, if Divvy goes live at 7:30 tonight and we launch at 8 o'clock Central Time, we will not be here. We will be calling our people. So if you get something that comes up and a few minutes later we're live, goodbye, that'll be us calling all of our list that we have to do. But we are going to try again at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to have it tonight. And we hope you can, if you want to invite some people, you can provide them. They'll get a recording if we don't show up. So you'll get something. And starting tomorrow, we're actually doing these every day, twice a day at 3 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing these 7 days a week for the foreseeable future, because as more and more people find about this, more and more people are excited about this. We understand some people aren't comfortable sharing it, don't understand it all, can't remember it. All you have to do is be that New York traffic cop. Go check out DivvySocial.com register, or go check out my website that I got, that marketing system we give to people. Whatever you like, it's all there for you. All you have to do is pick up and move forward with it. So I hope we answered all your questions.
We've just got a question in, actually, Mike.
Okay.
I think it's an interesting question and worth answering. Gary wants to know how much a point is worth, a reward point. And do you want to answer that, or would you like me to answer it?
I'll answer that.
Go ahead.
We don't know.
Well,
we don't.
We've got a guide, though. We've got a
guideline. We have a guideline. Down the road here, for example, the $50 subscription we were talking about, annual, the company has said publicly and committed to it, they're actually going to allow you to use your reward points to renew that subscription. So you won't have to pay nothing out of pocket. And they have said that's going to be 750 points. So if you take that as an average, $50 equals 750 points, you come up with about 6.6 cents. So 6.5 cents a point is worth. So I hope that answers that question. But again, remember, the advertisers are paying different values, so you'll get different points. So once the point value is determined, I'm assuming here, guessing pretty good, that the point value is the value of the dollar is going to be the same thing for the points. Now, will they lower the points for the gift cards? Will they make those a little more because they're getting better value for the product and services? Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be better than me getting all my gift cards together and running down and buying, with my gift cards, that big screen TV. It'll be better for me I'll get better value for those points. But if you want to go for the gift card, you can do that, and they have said you can. So the nice thing is you have the option there, Gary. So I hope that answers your question. Any others that we have? Roger, Mike, anything?
No. No, nothing new.
Okay, guys, if you haven't got back, please do get back with the person who invited you here. Have them invite you into our Facebook group. They can invite you there to the Divvy All-Stars. But please pick up the phone, go to your cell phone, text the person who invited you, or email them, however you got here, and tell them you're ready to divvy up and to get on their list, because here anytime soon, hopefully, if not sometime tomorrow, because the server has been moved to a larger server, just because we said the sheer number of people. They have actually moving it to a server that can handle 5 million people a day coming through there signing up because they are expecting those kinds of numbers. So they had to move it to a larger server. And that's what's taking time to arrange everything. So thanks for coming, everyone. And we'll see you on tonight's Hangout. Everyone take care.